Hey Internet, it's Ringo. It's been 7 days since I last saw you and I am still sick. I also, this last week, I also got fired. Yeah, I know, right? Me and Aquila both quit or got fired from our jobs. We no longer have jobs. That's the most important thing in this video. We don't have jobs anymore, except for this, which is pretty much the only thing in our lives that makes us happy anyway. I got fired from a job that I've been working for a year and a half because of attitude problems. I do have an attitude problem, but that whole thing is a very long story. I wanted to talk to you guys about, getting fired, the whole thing, not having a job after having a job, not necessarily getting fired, but just being unemployed after you've already been employed. Never do a job that doesn't make you happy. I want to stress that to you guys. At this job that I was at, I used to be very, very happy. I'd come in 30 minutes early to work, and maybe even an hour, because I just did not want to be at home. I loved work better. People greeted me there. I had friends there. It was a good environment to work in, and we all worked together. I used to really, really like that job. I enjoyed that job. After a few months of it, actually, I think it was about 6-7 months of it, it got very, very stressful, and it got to where I didn't like it anymore. It stressed me out. It made me very unhappy. I came in 30 minutes early to work because, it was a good thing to do, but I didn't come in early because I wanted to. I just came in early because I wanted to prepare myself for the terrible day that I was probably gonna have. I love the work that I do at this job. I am very, very good at the work. I just don't. The environment became very hazardous to me and made me very angry. We have a drive-through at our work, and I worked morning shifts a lot of the time, and our morning shifts are very, very stressful because there's not a lot of people that show up to open, and you're usually doing more than 3 tasks at once. Trying to get the store open, trying to, take orders still and cook food, all that stuff. I did the job very well, but whenever it got really, really busy and I had more responsibilities than I had things being done, it became very, very stressful to me, and I became just really bitter and sullen. People at work started not to like me. They didn't like being around me because I was going to yell or something. I was going to yell. I was going to, tell them what to do. I was going to tell them, what they're doing was wrong or something. And nobody likes to be told they're wrong. And I did have a huge problem with that because I was stuck in this very terrible situation that I didn't think I had any problems with, and I was afraid to talk to people about it. I was afraid that if I had said anything, if I brought anything up, they would get mad, and, in return, I'd, get an even worse position. I ended up getting written up once over my attitude because I was stuck in drive-through the whole day, and then I brought it up to that person. I said, hey, I would not like to be in this situation anymore. This would make our lives so much easier if I wasn't in this situation, and I would be very happy. And then they fixed it. They fixed that situation very, very fast and efficiently. It was great. They fixed it. But then they didn't like that they were being told that, what they were doing was wrong, and it brought up more problems, and I was very happy. After that change had been made, I was happy with my job and my working position, and I continued to do the same thing I always did, and it upset a few people. I'm sure that I brought stuff up whenever I felt that I was being treated unfairly, but I mean, you shouldn't have to take crap. I don't believe that the second time I got written up was for a good reason. Regardless, it happened. I'm trying to get a job now. I'm trying to get back employed into like a current flow of money. Like I said, I don't really need the money right now, and I'm very blessed to have a situation in which I don't need to pay a lot of bills or have that constant flow of money. But there are people out there that get fired for things that isn't necessarily in their control, or that they didn't really know that they were doing. Sometimes I have a really bad attitude without even knowing about it. Sometimes I'll say something and I won't mean it the way that it's said, but the other person will take it terribly, and I don't know that I'm doing it, but I do. And some people get fired for reasons that they don't know that they're doing, and they do need they need a flow of money. They need money coming in. They don't have they need to pay expenses and stuff. And if you are in that position, if you're in the unemployed, you were employed but you got fired, you left because you were, didn't like that job, I want to give you guys a piece of advice. Do a job that you are going to be happy with. Even if it's like retail and you have bad days. Like, do a job that makes you happy. Be around people that make you happy. And, try to get out on manager's best behavior, because otherwise, things that you say can be taken very, very personally, and you might get fired. I also want to talk about, me and Aquila both had job things that happened this week. He quit his job, like, a day or so after I was fired, maybe like a day and a half, 2 days. After I was fired, he quit his job. It didn't make him happy. I'm very, very proud of him quitting his job, even though he might need a flow of money soon. I'm very happy for him for just pursuing the things that he wants to do. And I pray that I find a job that makes me happy again, and I show up 30 minutes to an hour to work early because I enjoy being there. So, this is all from me. I hope I get better. I hope that next time I'll have makeup on and I'll do my hair. Sorry about that. But I will see you next week. Peace and love.